In this edition of Proven to Work, an education in cooperation. Pupils are placed in groups to learn how to work with others while teaching themselves. We'll see how the approach can be used in the classroom and hear from a leading expert in education research who'll tell us why it's proven to work. These mixed ability groups of Year 9 pupils are about to become advertising agencies with the job of marketing London. Each group is given responsibility for a particular role.
So if you are the leader, you need to organise the group. It's your responsibility to do that. If you are the creative director, you're in charge of ideas. So when we assess this at the end, we're going to assess the geography in it, we're going to assess all the stuff you've learnt about marketing London and tourism, but we're also going to be looking at how well have you done in those roles. It's about them developing their team working skills. That's the skill we highlighted at the start of the lesson. And it's just really, really crucial that that is structured for them. I think, young people don't automatically know how to work as a team, and you have to support that process. You need to choose a target audience. I don't mind which one you choose, go for it.
How about a group of university friends? That would be easier because we all know what we're doing.
What we like.
Students learn better by talking to each other, not by listening to the teacher. So any opportunity to get them in pairs, in threes, in fours, talking about the learning rather than the teacher telling them things, they're going to learn far better. You've got to design and present the poster, the flyer or the leaflet, the billboard, the TV advert or the radio advert for a marketing campaign. You can choose any three you like. We've got the whole of the library, we've got the computers, anything within this room is fair game, OK? Right, go for it.
If we were to do a leaflet or a poster, the colour scheme should be something bright.
I'm the researcher.
So what are you researching?
The attractions for older people that want to go and stay in London.
What do you think older people would want to find in London?
Like boat trips and stuff like that, but nothing like too extreme, because they might have a heart attack.
That's good, I like that. You just need then to make sure, you need to make sure you're the leader, that all this matches across all of your presentations. Just make certain there's a theme that runs through everything, OK? Well, that's good, guys. It looks like you're working well. Keep going.
The groups must bring all their research and ideas together in a presentation on how they intend to reach their target audience. But there's no need to impress the teacher.
The presentation, the content they produced and their method of working is all judged by their peers, and then we then go away and look at how can we improve it based on those judgments.
Our presentation is about families with like 2 small children.
We've done a video explaining what London's like. It's a place where all the families can go to.
This approach is helpful in geography, but can also be adopted in other lessons that use multidisciplines. The lesson here is being observed by Philip Accordingly, Director of the Centre for the Use of Research and Evidence in Education.
There's a really skilled use of building group work skills and social skills. We have to remind human beings about what it means to work effectively as a group. Actually, it's true for the same research is true of businessmen too. Human beings on the whole, without being reminded, resort to competitiveness and all kinds of dysfunctional behaviours. To behave coherently in groups to deliver accountable deliverables is really quite challenging.
The research also supports the use of peer assessment, giving ownership of the learning to the learners.
When Chris was setting up this lesson and introducing the task, he was modelling all the time in everything he said, not only we're going to do this, but this is how we're going to know whether we've been successful. So what he was doing was making the young people accountable for assessing and evaluating their work all the way through, and he's got clear assessment criteria against which he's working with that. So that ties in very much with the very powerful research we've got about assessment for learning.
There's more on using structured groups and the research behind it on the Teachers TV website.